Hi everyone. I don't really know what this vlog's going to be about, but I just thought that I'd switch the camera on and just have a little bit of a chat while I'm in bed. It's been a bit of a weekend. I have had a good weekend, but I am paying for it now. My niece and nephew came over with my brother yesterday. Oh, it feels like days ago already. It's been a long day today. And I mean, I haven't seen them for a long time, so we had a really lovely time catching up, and the only thing was that I had to sit up for hours and hours, and it was worth seeing them, of course, but I knew that I'd pay for it to get today. I mean, literally sitting upright, even though I had a chair behind my back, it still really hurts. I put a cushion behind my back at one stage, but it didn't help very much. So firstly, I have to say I'm sorry about my face. I've got no makeup on. This is me, nothing on my eyelashes, nothing on my brows. My forehead lines, my bags, my dark circles, my veins, everything's out. This is me. So I've had enough of hiding behind makeup constantly before I see or speak to anyone. So, this is a partly of what I wanted these vlogs to be about. Just me, how I am, the me that people don't see behind closed doors. And it's a bit weird filming from my bed, but, I just thought I'd have a little talk to you and just say that I've been thinking a lot over the last few days about what I want to include in these vlogs and on my YouTube channel, and it's kind of so many different things. And the main thing that I think what I want to get out of this is to be able to help people. And it's not about the views for me personally. It's about me trying to reach a wide audience and trying to help more people. So it's not about getting views and the numbers and all of that. It's honestly, I just want to build up a community. It started off for me with creating a Facebook group called Invisible Illnesses Uncovered, and I started this so many years ago. I think it's maybe like 8 years or something, and it's only a small group of about 145 members or so, but I've made some true lifelong friends from that group, and whenever someone's down or they've got a question, everyone has always helped each other. Like, people always respond, and there will always be someone there to listen. So I'm quite proud of that group. I'm proud of everyone in that group who has helped people, and I think this is just a progression from that, and I've been doing that for years. And I'm not the best group leader because I don't really post that often, but I know that whenever I need people, I can go there and talk to them, and hopefully they all feel that too. So to all the members of my Invisible Illnesses Uncovered group, thank you for being there through all the years. And to those friends that I've made, you mean everything to me, and some I've never met. And I feel like I know you so well that if we were to meet, it would just be like we've known each other for years, which we have. But it just wouldn't feel weird, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. If I waffle a bit, I'm sorry. I have to say this one thing, and that's I don't know how to edit videos. So I've started YouTube not knowing how to edit or cut. So some of these videos may be quite long and there's no editing. So if I waffle a bit, please bear with me. I do have brain fog sometimes, so I might lose my trail of thought. I might stumble on my words, and that's also because of my medication. I am on a lot. I'm on morphine 4 times a day. So to all my spiritual friends out there, and to all my healthy spiritual friends, please don't judge me for being on morphine and for being on the medication. I know that a lot of spiritual people don't believe in pharmaceutical companies, which I completely get. I know that it's a big, one of the biggest money-making industries out there. And I know all of the conspiracy theories against pharmacies and the government. I understand and I do believe, but the thing is, I think what I'm trying to say is that I can't do without my medication. I probably would be screaming in pain. I wouldn't be able to live. I've tried every single alternative therapy out there. I've tried acupuncture, CBD oil. I've tried massage, reflexology. I've tried hot stone massage. I've tried therapy. Everything out there. I'm on homeopathic remedies at the moment, and They don't help my pain. They don't help anything. But the one thing that they do help, and I will talk about this in another video, is I suffer a lot with hot flushes, like really, really badly. And I have done for years. But in the last, say, 2 years or so, the hot flushes are so regular. And I've been tested by the hospitals for early menopause so many times because with the hot flushes and other symptoms I get, they keep thinking that I'm suffering from early menopause. And every time it's come back that I'm not. So I've had tests done with endocrinology, with the autonomic dysfunction clinic, neurology, rheumatology, everyone. And they just can't seem to work out why I get the hot flushes. And then suddenly, I think I had a blood test with one of the clinics who weren't actually looking for it, and they found that I've got dysfunction in my hypothalamus, which is a part of the brain that regulates body temperature. So along with that and ME, which is it's another problem. It's another condition that doctors just can't seem to diagnose properly. And there's no specific markers that really help you diagnose ME. But that's another story again. So I digress. I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, I've got the dysfunction in my brain that regulates body temperature. So a slight increase in, environmental temperature, up or down, my body reacts. And it reacts with hot flushes. And the hot flushes they're really, really strange, and they're confusing for my body because what happens, I will go really, really hot, like my insides are burning and I'll sweat, I'll go red. But at the same time, my whole body will be completely covered in goose pimples everywhere. And my hands and my feet will feel absolutely freezing at the same time. So my brain and actually my whole autonomic nervous system is confused because it doesn't understand why I'm hot and cold and have goose pimples. So I can literally feel my internal structures shaking and they don't understand. And I do literally physically shiver because I'm hot and cold, but to the extreme of getting so distressed and in such discomfort that I normally just cry because I have inner turmoil. And it sounds so over dramatic, but to people who think hot flushes are just you being hot, they're not. Your whole body turns upside down and it doesn't know what to do with itself. You have cold water and it makes you colder. You put something warm on you and you get hotter. And to have the two extremities going on in your body all at once, it's confusing, it's uncomfortable, and it's highly distressing. And nothing has helped. Like all the advice that people have given me and the doctors didn't help. So I had hypnotherapy for it as well. I had I think it was 7 sessions they gave me. I had an extra one and that didn't help. But what it did help with was it helped me kind of not stress out as much during it. So I used some of the techniques that I learned in the hypnotherapy and the CBT. But it doesn't stop the hot flushes, it doesn't stop it. So the homeopathic remedy team, they kind of gave me, I think I'm on my 5th thing, my 5th remedy, it's not thing, that, to try out. So the first one is belladonna, and that has actually really helped because what happens is when I take it during the hot flush, after about 10 minutes, it does calm it down. And all the others that I've tried haven't done that. So out of all 6, 1 has worked. So, I can be thankful that during a hot flush, I know that I can stop it within about 10 minutes. But it's not a permanent stop because sometimes they actually come back again. And it's just like a vicious cycle. So I'll get a little bit of relief and then they'll come back. After hot flushes, I cannot tell you how weird your body feels. It's like a fuzzy feeling, and a lot of people I know who suffer with epilepsy or seizures have said very similar to what I experience. And it's like you get a fuzzy feeling in the back of your neck and a fuzzy feeling in your head before and after. And that's what I get. And it's it's not fuzzy, it's a feeling. It's like just something comes over you and you don't feel right and you don't quite know what's wrong. And obviously I can't speak for everyone who suffers with seizures, if this is what they experience, but with me, I just feel fuzzy inside and it's just strange. And then afterwards, my body is so tired. Like, it's floppy, it's heavy, I can hardly move, I feel nauseous as well. So it's not just a hot flush, it's not just feeling hot, it's literally like you have an episode of something that completely disrupts your entire body. So, yeah. Now going all the way back to how I got into this, homeopathic remedies is one of the natural alternative therapies that helps me. It hasn't stopped anything, but it helps. But I really don't want any of my spiritual friends or my friends who work in natural remedies to judge me. Please don't judge me. And don't judge anyone else who takes pharmaceutical medication. Because for us, some of us, it's a lifeline. For some people, it keeps them alive. And it's hard being judged by people who you know and people who you love, because you have no idea how it feels to live in a body that is letting you down, that's failing you every single day. And you're battling against yourself. You're battling against your own body. You have a war every single day of your life. And absolutely anything that can give you relief, you will take. You will take. And it doesn't matter how many times a day you meditate or take CBD oil or go and get, I don't know, a reflexology session. It doesn't help. It's not a cure. And while CBD may help many people, which it does, I've spoken to many that it does help. And I've seen all the stories on the internet where CBD oil has cured people and other remedies out there. You know, I don't dispute that. Everyone is different. Everyone's body is different. We all react differently to things. Personally, for me, nothing has worked. And I have lived in hell for years, like literal internal hell. And it took a lot for me to start to go on medication. It took a lot for me to start on 1 tablet, on 2 tablets, on 3 tablets. It's a battle that that goes on within you, whether to do it or not, because you know that you're poisoning your own body by taking these things, by ingesting these things, because they do give you side effects, and I do not dispute that, and I'm very aware about that. They give you side effects, and then sometimes they make you have to take another tablet because of that side effect, and then another tablet. And I am a victim of that. I'm going to say victim because I've had to take more because the other tablet had given me something. But I have tried everything, and I feel confident in myself that I have tried everything out there that I possibly could and financially could, because some of these amazing remedies and cures out there, they're expensive. So if you think that pharmaceutical companies are ripping people off and taking advantage of people who are ill, so are these people. These so-called natural cures and natural remedies, they cost a lot of money. They really do. And when you're living on sickness benefit, it doesn't even cover your bills and your shopping and your rent or your mortgage. Every single penny counts. So I can't think how much money I have spent trying to find alternative remedies for myself, and I can't do it anymore. I can't. All the cuts in benefits and the cost of living has risen. So spending hundreds and hundreds on a packet of something that might last maybe 2 months or 3 months, it's not feasible. And it's definitely not feasible for some people out there who don't have medical insurance, like those in the States. So before you judge, please think about all these things that I've spoken about, because it's not as easy as just not taking anything from pharmaceutical companies so we don't pay them and we don't feed the greed. For some of us, it is our lifeline. So next time you see someone taking medication, please don't judge them. And I'm going to show you something. Just bear with me. Sorry, 1 minute. See this? This is what I take in a day. It's not as much as some people, and actually there are more. But I know right now that most of my spiritual friends and most of the people in the natural remedy sector are now going to judge me. And they're all going to say, you're putting poison into your body. You're giving yourself more illnesses. You're giving yourself more side effects. While that may be true, these pills are also giving me some kind of a life, and they are keeping me going. And this little blue pill here, that's my morphine. Without this tablet, I am screaming and I'm crying in pain. I can't move. I can't get out of bed. I can't lift my head off of the pillow. I can't even hold a glass of water. I can't get up to go to the toilet. So if I think about quality of life over taking these, I would take these any day so that I can get up out of bed and go to the toilet. And even on my bad days, I can't do that. But I know that if I take these, I've got a chance of having a slightly better day, if that makes any sense. If I didn't take these, I would be in bed every single day for the rest of my life, okay? I would be in so much pain. And it doesn't matter how much CBD oil I take, how much natural substances, how much I go green in my diet, which is another massive video for me to do. None of it has worked, okay? None of it. So please, please don't judge me and don't judge other people. And please don't come at me with all these miracle cures, because it's insulting, it's hurtful, and it's really difficult if it sounds amazing and I can't afford to buy it. Can you just be in my shoes and think how that would feel if you were extremely ill and in pain, and so people kept coming at you with these cures and you couldn't afford them because you've tried everything else under the sun and all your money's just gone down the drain. So I guess that's my rant. That's my thoughts of the night. And if you're still here after 17 minutes of me waffling, thank you. And if you've been through anything that I've spoken about tonight, please comment below. Let me know what you go through as well. And if you're on Instagram, please join me. I'm at the Zebra Diaries 83. And on Facebook, I'm the Zebra Diaries. So I'm very easy to find. And if you've got any questions or anything you'd like to talk about, just comment below. Hit the notification bell so that you can hear all my other videos when I do put them up. And just thank you for supporting me. And if I've offended anyone in this video, I am really sorry. But I can't hold these things in anymore. I've just been through too much now. And I've had enough. And I think a lot of people I've spoken to feel the same. So for those that do support me and have continued to support me over the years, I love you so much, and no amount of thank yous would be enough. So until my next video, everyone, have a good week. Happy Monday for tomorrow, and just take care of yourselves and be kind. Bye.